So imagine he watches this video and he gets the testing. He finds out that that's what he has, and
gets the gene therapy.
He's cured. Coach Greg can cure blindness. Is better than Mr. Beast. All right.
There's something in my teeth.
Just the teeth. Coach Greg, and I'm here with Mepstagram. She was in doing eye surgeries this morning.
Scrubs.
The reason she's in here with me today is because we're doing a Natty or Not on a famous bodybuilder who's actually legally blind.
Blind Barbell.
Open lander. And so like Homelander, except shorter and not blonde. And he's a manlet like Coach Greg. He's 5'5" and on stage, 154 pounds. Peeled. Very, very lean, great shape. And so a lot of people will be wondering, is this guy in fact natural? Is he not? If he had just been training for a couple of years and looked like this, I would say probably not natural. But I did some digging and he'd been training for 14 years and he weighed about the same 14 years ago as he does now, except for now he's a lot leaner.
I mean, I think one of the first posts I saw of him recently was when he actually competed. And the caption was like, I entered a bodybuilding show for my wife, or to make my wife proud.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like something like that. It was just so sweet. And then you can hear her cheer, like she's so proud of him. And it's just honestly, it was very touching. I just thought it was so cute. And I was thinking maybe you could enter a bodybuilding show for me.
She actually said this. I'm like, babe, I'm 50 years old and I'm not natural. I'm on
like,
HRT.
Don't you love me? Aren't you ready to do a show for me?
Well, I could compete. Maybe I just won't have to diet. This is the before and after. This is almost 10 years apart, 9 years apart, 158 to 158.
So he main gained.
He's not bulking cut. He's not getting fat in the off season. There's none of this shit. And he's always had a great physique. And so if he could look like that in 2017, of course, with 9 years of training, that would make sense. He writes, the natural way is a slow game, but I believe it to be the best game. 9 years ago, I bulked hard the summer after high school and hit 158 pounds. That's what he calls bulking hard.
Bro is lean.
Yeah, full six pack. Now I'm 158 pounds after a hard cut for my very first bodybuilding show. Stick to the path and keep working. It is worth it. If you're looking for an Edge Turk Builder Max, of course, he's using Coach Greg HCLT supplements.
He knows what he's doing.
And it's making a difference. He was losing body fat and keeping his strength. He's a power lifter. And so his best lifts in competition, 551 pound squat, 352 bench press, and 635 pound deadlift. And that's in the 165 pound weight class. And he's lifted a lot more than that. For example, I've seen him bench press 395 pounds, like not in competition, you know, touch and go. He's deadlifted 727 pounds with straps. And so a very, very strong guy, amazing genetics, excellent work. And I do believe he's a family man. He's a very positive role model. He's been trying to get 500,000 followers for a while. He's achieved that. And so he's going to get that daredevil costume. I believe he's like a real-life daredevil. Please go and give this guy a follow.
I saw a reel when he posted he went to the eye doctor and he showed his visual fields and they're extremely constricted, like tunnel vision. Picture tunnel vision or looking through a straw. That's what he can see. So his visual fields are mostly black and there's a central preserved island of vision in the center, which is like a white spot. So usually normal people without any disorder, they would have a completely normal white visual field. His are actually all black with a little white dot in the center, and that's what is preserved in his vision. That's all he can see. Literally a central island in the middle. And so he was saying that when he reads a book, he can see a couple words like in a row, but he can't see the whole page, right? So it's very tricky. And I'm thinking, so when he looks at his body, like when he's in the gym or prepping for his show,
doing a pose, front double bi,
he probably has to look at like his right shoulder, his right bicep, his right leg, like one thing at a time. He can't really get maybe a full picture of how he looks, like all at once. It's very hard. I mean, obviously it's a handicap. It's extremely impressive that he does it.
Yeah, so he can see that he's sure. Some people are like, well, how does he know if he's in shape? He can't just ask his wife.
I'm sure he can look at his
He could look at his abs at one time, then look at his leg and look at a part.
His retina specialist in the United States has diagnosed him with Azor, which is an extremely rare disorder of the retina. It's usually inflammatory in nature. It's more of a sudden onset. And then after that, it gets worse and it eventually stabilizes and you can end up with a constricted visual field or a lot of blind spots in your vision. Usually the cause is unknown or it's inflammatory or autoimmune in nature. So that's what he was diagnosed with. But he believes himself that he has RP, which is a lot more.
You think it too.
And I also thought that's what at first, when I saw his visual fields, I was convinced he had RP, which stands for retinitis pigmentosa. It is a rare disorder, but it's actually way more common than Azor. There's probably like 2 million people worldwide that have RP. And it starts when you're young, you have night blindness, and then eventually your visual fields become constricted and you only have tunnel vision. And it's a genetic disorder, and it just progressively gets worse through your life. It's sad, but you end up basically like him with a central, very constricted visual field with just a central island of vision. Yeah, the way he describes his symptoms as a child and the fact that it's constantly progressing and getting worse, it makes me think of retinitis pigmentosa. Now, if he had genetic testing, we could know for sure. He doesn't remember if he did the genetic testing, so we would have to...
You need to get the genetic testing. We got an expert here with me.
I would love to
and
get that.
Off camera, we've discussed this, and we know what you need to do. You need to get the testing, and describe why. We don't want to hear from Coach Greg.
There's hundreds of mutations that are disease-causing in RP, but one of them actually has a cure. It's a gene therapy, and so patients can actually recover a lot of their visual field. It's a mutation. It's called RPE65. Everyone talks about it in our field. It's a recent kind of like therapy, gene therapy that has seen life. So
imagine he watches this video and he gets the testing. He finds out that that's what he has, and
gets the gene therapy.
He's cured.
That would be insane. If
Imagine if a Coach Greg can cure blindness is better than Mr. Beast.
Also, if he had Azor, like his specialist thinks he has, because it's inflammatory in nature, sometimes you can try corticosteroids treatment if, obviously, maybe now it's too late.
Which are still natural. They hear the word steroids.
Oh, steroids.
I've been on corticosteroids many times.
Like prednisone, you know, like...
that one I hate.
Corticosteroid treatment, and sometimes that can actually help. Cases have been described where it has helped, but... So there are some things... to do. Obviously, I'm not his, I've never examined him. I haven't seen his chart. I can't argue with his specialist, but...
Yeah, we can.
So we just got back from the polygraph test. It is confirmed I am Natty, at least according to the polygraph.
Yeah, and so he's in a drug-tested bodybuilding contest, and the test was a polygraph, and so it isn't enough. Now, I haven't seen his blood work, and so it is possible that he's a fake Natty, that he's taken something. I could never know. Just from looking at his physique, I don't see gynecomastia. I don't see puffiness. I don't see acne. I don't see a dramatic increase in size over a short period of time. And so he has all the signs of being natural, but without blood work, without an actual past drug test or actually all these things, it's basically his and my word against the world. If you choose to not believe that this is a natural physique, well, that's okay. If it makes you sleep better at night, that's
whatever
fine.
You want to think. All I see is a hero. Period.
I agree. This guy's content is so wholesome. Like typically you see a Coach Greg video and it's a lot of drama, or maybe I say something negative. I have nothing bad to say about this guy.
Zero.
He's a family guy. He's got kids. Exactly. Zero bad to say about him. A family guy with kids with a disability and using that disability to an advantage. I mean,
and competing for his wife.
And competing for his wife and always positive.
You're so wholesome, like I just can't.
He literally in this video was talking about he was going to compete and then he took 2 years off, I think, to promote the church or something like that. Like a religious man and married and just a father trying to motivate other people, doesn't care about money. How can you not like this guy? Yeah. Like, what is your problem? What is your excuse? Yeah. Why can't you do your best?
Blind homies, I am officially tanned up. First time ever getting tanned.
And so here he is for the first time with a proper tan. It's really good.
No, he looks insane.
Small waist, wide shoulders, and he has balance from top to bottom, front to back. He's not just like weak on the legs. He doesn't just have like biceps. He has everything. And when you see him lined up against his competition, you can see he stands out because he has everything there. The small waist, great abs. I would say that's a very strong point. Amazing arms if you compare him to everyone. But it's because he has a little bit of everything.
He has way better hair than everyone on the stage, too.
Hair doesn't really matter.
No, but
much.
I'm here to say that what girls actually care about that stuff.
Girls care about the hair.
And like
no wonder
his
I had a hair
glasses
transplant.
make him look so cool. Like
he's got the like red glasses.
Like he's like a little hipster. Like he's just got a look.
Mind you, he probably has an increased difficulty with bright lights.
Yeah, the bright lights on the stage. He probably would be very sensitive to the light. Yeah, you can hear his wife cheer, like she's screaming.
Yeah, there's a posing routine.
No, but he looks amazing.
And he's only 5'5" and 154. He competed in classic physique. This is a height to weight thing. But I actually think he should have also competed in bodybuilding because bodybuilding, the weight cap for lightweight is 150 554 pounds. That's what he weighed at the competition. He could have been lightweight. And being as he's only 5'5", which is about this tall, I'm even taller than 5'5", perhaps you don't believe me, but if he had been in the lightweight division, he would have been huge. 5'5", 154 in bodybuilding is very, very big. And so when I was competing at 5'6", I was competing in bantamweight and lightweight and winning the national championships. And so he could win in bodybuilding. He doesn't have to go classic physique. As an amateur, his weight cap is 175 pounds. And so he's 20 pounds below the weight class. Obviously, it's going to be very difficult as a natural to put on 20 pounds of muscle. And if he did turn pro, they would add 10 more. I'm certain he could do it if he took performance-enhancing drugs, but he doesn't need that shit. He's trying to stay natural. He wants to live longer than last time. If we're being hypercritical, he could get even leaner, but I don't suggest anyone on their first competition get leaner than this. Save that for if you really love the game, because when you're natural and you diet down to this point, his testosterone level is probably going to be in the hundreds. It's going to be very, very low. We saw TNF's blood work. Very difficult, and it was lean enough. He won the competition, and so why not? If he wants to do another competition, he said he will do so to get that pro card. At that point, you can then diet a bit harder. And so I commented on his post, outstanding and natty physique. Check out that ab post. He responded with, I'm too natty for a natty or not.
I love Goliath's comment. He's like, went to impress your wife, left inspiring the world.
Oh, that's
really good.
Great comment. Quintum Pulliam. Awesome job, bro. You look great. Quinton, who I've made natty or not, said he was not natty. That is still up for debate. Perhaps he's natty now. We do not know.
Do you see this? Do you see these gains? Listen, we are officially 6 weeks into taking Turk Builder Max every single day, 1 capsule a day. Here is the transformation. We are also 3 weeks out from my bodybuilding show. I've been on a caloric deficit for weeks and weeks and weeks, and you know what's crazy? My strength has still stayed absolutely freaking elite. I literally benched 395 earlier this week. I squatted 555 as well earlier this week. It's been absolutely insane. Never have I ever been in a caloric deficit and held onto my strength this freaking well. The only difference between this and other cuts, Turk Builder Max every single day. I was super skeptical at first. I was like, this isn't going to do jack crap for me. But I've gotten tons of energy, increased recovery. It has been absolutely well. If you haven't tried Turk Builder Max, I'm telling you, try it at least one time. Just try it one time, see if you like it. But I am 3 weeks out now, 3 weeks till I get in a tiny little Speedo, get all oiled up, tanned up, and step on a bodybuilding stage. I'm absolutely freaking fired up!
Bro.
And so this is exactly what Turk Builder Max does and what it's best for. It's keeping your strength, keeping your energy, allowing you to train harder than last time, while even in a deficit. And many people, such as myself, Will Tennyson, when using this product, it makes you look leaner. It dries you out. It hardens your physique. And so when you're in a calorie deficit and you have less energy, you're looking for something to keep you there, this is exactly what you're looking for. He was 3 weeks out and he kept his strength. Do you know how weak you are 3 weeks out from a show? You're as weak as ever before. You're almost at your weakest. And so to keep his strength that close to his show, truly remarkable. And remember, if it doesn't actually work for you for some reason, if you're unimpressed, let's say you expected to put on 4 pounds of muscle and you only put 3, you say, you know what, I expected more, and you get a money back guarantee, all of it, and on top of that, a $50 gift card so you can buy something else. For example, you could get GO2 Max, you could get G-Test Platinum, the Seco bars, protein powder, the G Pump, the harder than last time. You can get all of the different things. And if you are in fact not natty, you don't care about being natural, you can go to Algorex, you can get various peptides. You could use retatrutide, tirzepatide, Ozempic, these type of things. Now remember, Algo doesn't sell Reta because it's not actually FDA approved. But if you need enclomiphene or various peptides, doctors prescribe these FDA approved medications. If it's not FDA approved, they don't have it. It's not some research chemical bullshit. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm, like the video if you liked it. Don't forget to watch one of the 2 bloops right here. If you're interested in being sponsored, for example, this guy is sponsored. If you want to be an ambassador, if you want to be coached by myself and my team, or if you want to sell these supplements in your store gym, the link is there for you as well. And until next time, we're off to go to the gym.